Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the beginning of our SWE or WWE 2K22 New Beginnings tournament. This is our very first match in that tournament. It will be Roman Reigns going up against Eric Bischoff. Let's crack on. Now, I know you're thinking this is a little bit of a random one, but what I've done for this tournament is I have seeded everyone. So Roman Reigns is the highest rated male superstar on the game. Will go up against the lowest rated male superstar in the game. That, of course, is Eric Bischoff. Now, you only get Eric Bischoff if you did pre-order the NWO version of the game, which I did. And yeah, this should be a very interesting. I'm expecting a few squash matches in round one because that would make the most sense. However, Bischoff getting a lot more offense in than I would have expected early on. Of course, Roman does have Mr. Heyman at ringside. So yeah, basically this tournament, there will be a link in the description down below if you want to see the entire tournament. However, be careful, there may be some spoilers if you go into some of the further tabs. But yeah, the next match will be Brock Lesnar versus Araya Daivari again. That will be the next highest after Reign versus the next lowest after Eric Bischoff. Then we've got The Undertaker versus Tucker, The Rock versus Slapjack, Hogan versus Kendrick, Cena versus Kalisto, and you sort of get the idea. I mean, when it gets into the middle, we've got some cracking matches lined up, to be honest. We've got Dolph Ziggler versus Kyle O'Reilly, Ricochet versus Santos Escobar. Some really interesting one. The Miz versus Shane McMahon. Not necessarily an interesting one, but it'll do the trick. Roman now up on the middle rope. Of course, ranking points up for grabs here as well. If you're new around here, there will be a link in the description to another sheet where we do all of our rankings. So basically, every single match we've had since the beginning of 2021, we have kept track of. And you get a point for a win, minus a point for a loss. Plus, there's ways to gain extra points as we go along. And this will be a way to gain those points and get yourself up the ranking system. And the winner of this tournament will be in for a championship match against our current SWE champion, of course, Seth Rollins. Right, that's about as much gunk I've got to tell you. WWE 2K22 is currently experiencing issues with server due to a large volume of concurrent players. We are working together to quickly address this situation. During this time, access online game features modes will be inconsistent. I mean, this is the pre-order. Most people don't get the game for another couple of days. If the servers can't handle it now, we are screwed on Friday. Anyway, Roman Reigns now stalking Eric Bischoff. This could be the beginning of the end. No, he went for the Superman punch, and Bischoff was able to completely avoid that. I don't know why Paul Heyman's name is on the screen, even though all the other parts of the screen are empty. That's a bit weird, to be honest, but Roman Reigns now backing away into the corner. He missed a Superman punch, but now he's lining up potentially for the spear, and he does hit it on Eric Bischoff, and that could be game, set, match for the opening first round match of the SWE New Beginnings tournament. It's not! Wow, I already wrapped up. Okay. And Bischoff now getting some offense. I love where Bischoff's movesets come from. I don't recall seeing Bischoff in the ring that often. So I don't know if these moves are accurate, but he seems to have like Daniel Bryan's moveset. It's incredible. I don't know where he got it from, but he's fantastic. And now he's up on the top looking for that diving elbow into the spine. And wow, can you imagine? Could you imagine if Eric Bischoff was to eliminate Roman Reigns in round number 1? Could you imagine? I mean, I'll be honest. I've always said in this situation that whoever wins, wins. I've got no control over that, and I never will. But I would be really annoyed if Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar or The Rock and people like that went out in round 1, I must admit. Where's Steve Austin then? What? Stone Cold is in the game, isn't he? Shit, I missed him off. Steve. Okay, Stone Cold Steve Austin is not on my list. Austin is on the game, isn't he? That would be stupid. He's definitely on the game. There's no way he wouldn't be on the game. So well, I noticed that because I have messed up then. Okay, well, Austin's going to get a bye then into the next round. Because I've absolutely screwed that. Unless he's not on the game. Roman Reigns jumps up now into that guillotine hold. And there is the tap by Bischoff. Yeah, Austin's on the game as a 92 rated.
Here is your winner, Roman.
Okay, no, it's fine. I think it's fine. I think I've accidentally copied and pasted somebody where I shouldn't have. Right, I'm going to have to do a bit of checking on this because I might have completely screwed this, you know. Okay. There we go. That was a very high rivalry match, apparently. We could get the NWO versus the Bloodline in a feud, maybe, at some point in a future universe. But there we go. Victory for Roman Reigns in round number 1. He moves on. And we also move on as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit the like if you haven't already. And subscribe if you're new around here. Because there are tons of matches coming in the very, very near future. Good night.